taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
But like I said, as you know, boxing's, like I said, this month it's picking up, and we have two fight cards this coming weekend. Obviously, the biggest one, of course, is in the heavyweight division. As you've heard us talk about the heavyweight division, it's not so good. The heavyweight division is not so good these days. Like it's been a largely a disappointment this year, except for these two. These two actually are part of are probably of the rare part of what's been good about the heavyweights. Of course, talk about Joyce and Zhang. The rematch. The first fight, though, is considered an upset because Zhang was a sizable underdog, and Zhang went in there, and this is Joyce coming off a brutal knockout of Joseph Parker, and then Joyce loses all this weight, looks pretty damn good too, like body wise, and forgot how it didn't seem to know how to fight a southpaw, Zhang, who closed his eye and stopped him within 6 rounds. So it was a disappointment to everyone, considering that Joyce, for his reputation, was the juggernaut. He had been walking through shots. He had been walking through hellacious shots, and then he gets stopped by a closed eye. From someone that he was probably someone who was probably the same speed as him, like slow and everything. So now we have the rematch, and one thing I've seen, because I've seen it in both the pictures, both Joyce and Zhang look fucking lean as hell, especially Zhang, because there was a video of him hitting the speed bag. I was like, God damn, this motherfucker looked like he kind of lost some weight, like some serious weight out there. And and Joyce looked like he kind of maintained what he had before, like in the first fight. So it's just like I think probably the thing with Zhang is Zhang looks like looks like he probably figured out Joyce's plan. It's like, hey, let's wait, let's try to get him into the second half of the fight, and then hopefully tire out, and then Joyce will just do work there. But something tells me I don't think that's gonna be the case this time. LB, man, what do you think about this fight?
I'm kind of looking forward to this fight. It's a good fight. Like you said, it's one of the better heavyweight fights that's happened this year. The first one being Johnny Rice's upset win that kind of kick-started the heavyweights this year.
Yes, sir.
And this kind of put like a little stamp on it, like on some like, okay, and we back at it. So I fucks with this fight. Excuse me. Let's double down on some shit. The things Pat was saying about the first fight. One thing I do disagree. I disagree with you. They're both slow, but Zhang does have the quicker hands.
Mm-hmm.
But as fighters overall, moving about type shit, they're slow. They're both kind of slow. So, but Zhang has a little more craftiness than Joyce. Joyce is kind of just there to be hit, doesn't move his head, hands up there.
Right.
He was coming on late in the fight. I felt like but he was still like fighting against time because the swelling.
Right.
And that's what happens with defense. He ain't had a defense where he could have minimized the swelling by getting hit less. So, that cost him, even though, he was kind of heating up and the momentum was in his favor. So,
right.
And now both of them being lean or staying lean, I kind of want to see the activity, but I kind of want to see like somebody like, take a more definite control, because Joyce was always in the fight in the first fight.
Sure was.
He was just getting hit with the bigger shots, but his activity was more consistent.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like I kind of see the same thing this time. I don't know if you can teach a new old dog new tricks with Joyce.
Yeah, because the thing with Joyce though is like, how you lose all that weight and thinking to myself, oh, he's gonna use it to be. and still try to fight the same way as you usually before when you were heavier. Like that's the thing that kills.
And still be slow about it.
Yeah.
Like how you not get quicker?
Yeah, I was like, ain't no way. Like you don't go down to 250, 255, 254, whatever the fuck, and you're over there thinking you're gonna move forward on a bigger fighter like that. Like
yeah.
Yeah, like figure if you're losing all the weight, you either want to be moving or you have some slickness to you or something. But yeah, that was just the thing. It was just like, it's like then why did you lose all the weight for? Like seriously, like it was just
why not like lift weights and get cut with it, like get actual strong, like
right.
Just lost weight to lose weight, like it did not even improve your style. Like at least when you would see Chris Arreola would lose weight at times, he would throw more punches.
Right, his activity was through the roof. Like
That's why everybody always got on him early in his career. Like like you look way better when you're lighter. So it's like I don't know, but I am kind of torn. I do feel the fight play out the same way. But a part of me still feels like I gotta pick Joyce on some damn. But this might be Joshua Usyk again for us if we still looking at Joyce as the winner.
Facts.
Where it's like, damn, like this guy should win this fight, but he just can't do it. He can't execute it. But if we had a remote and we could control him, we would win the fucking fight.
Yeah, because
if you put us in his body, we would win this fucking fight easily.
Yeah. So what round? So what do we think about? What do you think about the result? Is it gonna be a KO or a decision, or what round?
I can see a KO because a part of me feels like if Joyce, he's getting a second chance, he's gonna want to be a little more deliberate with the pressure. Hands got to be a little heavier, and he got to be a little more urgent. The last fight got stopped in the 9th round, 8th round.
It was like 6.
Damn! It was only 6 rounds. Fuck.
I think it was only 6 rounds. Yeah, it didn't go that long. Like this shit was like.
Yeah, why I felt like it should have been. It went long. Because my prediction was for it to go a little longer. So
yeah, that shit. Oh yeah, that shit went 6. Yep.
6 rounds. So wow. Damn, at this rate, Joyce may as well just start a slugfest in the first round. But he would lose because he ain't got the craftiness. So I almost can see this nigga completely fooling all of us and moving backwards and try to back foot box this nigga for a first couple rounds and throw us all for a fucking loop just to kind of make what's his name, Zhang, get a little tired.
Yeah, because although, like I said, just for the fact that Zhang looks. I mean, well, obviously the weigh-in will tell a difference, but I mean, if dude looks like, if dude is in the 250s too, then it could be interesting. Well, who's gonna be back foot boxing? Like, I mean, I wouldn't expect Zhang to get tired that easily.
It'll be like what Spence did against Garcia. Like, you think he's gonna fight one way, and then ding, and it's like he just starts moving around the ring and making Zhang come to him on some I'm gonna try to wear him out a couple rounds like this, and then I'm gonna just pressure him right afterwards.
I just hope Joyce sparred with a southpaw because it looked like he never fought a southpaw in his life.
Yes, shout out to Joshua. He just came in and said that. Hopefully,
exactly. I didn't read your comment, Josh.
Yeah, I know sparring partners this time. Yeah, that's
Joyce could have been. There were niggas saying Joyce was a top heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Fury was ducking him. I mean, I'm just saying.
He was. Motherfucker, he was. Dude, hold on, wait.
There was a narrative about Joyce being that nigga heavyweight. You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't a narrative.
I mean, clearly, kind of it was because Zhang proved it wasn't.
What the fuck? Like, wait. Hold on. Nah. See, damn, pilot.
Well, explain it.
All right. The reason why I say it wasn't a narrative because if he didn't have a win like the Joseph Parker win
And Dubois was a good win too. Yeah.
And the Dubois. What the fuck? Like,
No,
are you on Ring Game Radio? Like,
but I'm saying he was doing his thing, but he wasn't. There, I read comments.
Dude, in this heavyweight division, as slow as boxing is, he had 2 like defining wins.
He had 2 really good wins. I'm just saying, people were saying he would beat Fury and Wilder and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was right up there with him, dude. He got better wins than Wilder.
I guess you could say that. I guess, yeah.
Oh,
no fucking I guess you could say that.
It's true. But I'm saying Wilder has a better legacy. I'm just saying Wilder. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, that happens when you win a fucking heavyweight championship.
Yeah, and defend it 10 times, 11 times. You know what I mean? I'm just saying the narrative. The same people that were saying all this shit have not been saying much ever since Zhang beat him. That was the point I'm trying to get at.
But the thing is, though, with Zhang, I mean, the reason why, I mean, obviously because Zhang already had. Obviously he proved that first of all, I mean, he had the fight with Jerry Forrest. That fight in itself he should have lost. Like that. That's the big thing on his record. That's like, no. Like, he should have lost that fight. 3 knockdowns and all.
And remember, Joyce was thrashing guys like Forrest.
Yeah, right. And he should have probably honestly beat Hrgovic. I felt like.
And the Hrgovic fight was slow, and that's where he at least.
Even though I felt like Hrgovic got a gift on that, if Zhang is who he's supposed to be, he should have kind of put his foot in his ass a little more or something. Yeah, because it made that more definite. Like, you know what I mean?
Because he let Hrgovic off the hook too many times. Hrgovic was able to hurt him, especially hurt him.
That's what it was. Yeah. You said it better than I could. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's like so like I said, even if Hrgovic got a gift, Hrgovic was able to do something that that was the thing with Zhang. And Zhang, of course, like I said, the Forrest when like dude was getting ready to collapse at the end of the Forrest fight, and he should have
Zhang is good enough where his name is up there, but he did what he was supposed to do. Like we keep criticizing him for not definitively beating niggas, but he definitively beat Joyce,
right?
And it's like you can't really say a narrative with Joyce earned his spot. Like Joyce legit became like a top 5, top 7 heavyweight.
Right, yeah.
It wasn't just like you had people just kind of just rewriting history with the whole like, and y'all was saying Joyce could do this. Y'all was saying like, yeah, like he was showing us he could. He ran into someone who, the better man that night. Like the fuck.
Yeah, he did.
It happens.
Yeah.
But I'd rather see him try to go against all these types of styles and fail, so we could at least know what to expect when he gets a championship level fight.
Right, and obviously this will be for the interim WBO belt. Like I said, because pretty much Joyce needs that in order to actually get back to the position of actually trying to be next for a title shot. Pilot, how do you think this fight will go? By the way,
Mr. Narrative.
Again, I hope, like Joshua always said, I hope that fucking Zhang. I hope Joyce has brought in some sparring partners, some southpaws, because he looked forward to the southpaw, and his eye was getting fucked up, and his defense, it's just him having a steel granite chin, but he was getting his eye popped, and it was bad, but it was a surprising performance the first go around, and I don't think much will change. I think Joyce might take better account of himself early on. You know what? I'm gonna pick Joyce by decision. Actually, I'm gonna pick Joyce by decision. I think he'll make the proper adjustments that he early on in the fight, and Zhang will still do his thing. But Zhang is old. I mean, they're both old for 30 in their late 30s, really late 30s. But I think Joyce will have a little more in the tank, whereas Zhang fades late. And I think this go around he'll avoid getting stopped, and I think he'll win a decision. Like a 116, 112 type shit. I mean, I think he might drop. I think he might be able to drop Zhang. You never know.
I mean, Zhang has not been. Neither of them have ever been dropped.
Yeah. Zhang's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
There's no picture of him and Yao Ming that exists. But anyways,
although Joey Force was very close to dropping, dude. Like,
yeah. And then because
he had him like out on his feet.
He does fade late. He fades. I mean, because if the eye wasn't fucked up, I mean, I know it's kind of a big if.
But you gotta run him. You gotta run him fast though. Like Joyce was on the verge of that, but he kept taking too much punishment.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If Joyce if the fight didn't get called off and they went the distance, I mean, maybe we would have saw a different fight in the second half. But
Zhang wasn't going the distance in that fight. He looked almost done when the fight was stopped.
That's what I'm saying. So I think Joyce will weather the storm and he'll get a decision here, but it'll be a good fight. Hopefully.
I mean, I think Joyce will probably be able to stop him. I'm talking about maybe Joyce might stop him in like 11 or something like that.
Wow, I don't even think it gets that far.
I mean, I'm just based off. I'm thinking that. I mean, Joyce now I think hopefully has learned his lesson, and hopefully will not try to walk through this dude instead of actually try to box a little bit, try to wear him out that way in the first half of the fight. So the second half of the fight, he can actually attempt to walk through dude. But I think this time Joyce learns lesson and will actually. It'll be like one of those slower kids. I think the jab that we saw him use against Dubois will probably be in effect this time. And yeah, I honestly think he's going to do damage to that, do damage to Zhang, and to the point where he will get the stoppage late in the fight. So, but yeah, we need Zhang to but like I said, Joyce has to because
Joyce by KO 8 rounds. Yeah. I've never made a prediction. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did you make a prediction? Okay.
So yeah,
this thing could probably be remembering.
I was going to ask you, but I don't want to get that scroll up. See, I've been trying to avoid hearing y'all niggas say scroll ups.
Nah, nigga, damn, bro, like you good, nigga, jeez, man, like.
So you pick Joyce. So you're picking Joyce by the 8th round.
Yeah.
To stop him. Okay.
Yep, 8th round, 11th round, and a decision.
Yeah, I could see it. I thought we would all go for. I thought y'all were gonna go for Zhang and shit because he won the first one.
Nah, it's one of those. It's like style makes fights. I think Joyce just only has to make one improvement and he wins this. Where Zhang has to damn live a fitter lifestyle, better activity, like. Mm-hmm. He gotta still. It's just I look at this as the Lee Wood Lara. Well, I said Lee Wood just had to tighten up the defense, keep the hand up to the left, box in circles, don't stay on the ropes, keep your power punches, and what he did, beat his ass, shut him out.
All right, so I'm just looking at the odds for this. So Moneyline has Joe Joyce as the slight underdog at plus 106, Zhang at minus 134. For method of victory, a Zhang decision is plus 400, a Zhang KO is plus 160, draw 1600, Joyce points 260, Joyce KO 360. So,
oh wow, mm-hmm. It's not bad. Like they feel like it could happen.
Right, yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to see the prop bets when they drop those.
I mean, that was the prop.
I'm talking about like the round, like 8th round KO.
Oh, let me just see. Because they have a lot of them out. Let's see, boxing specials.
Oh, word.
Group. Right now they have the group round betting. Oh, let's see. What round will the fight end? Okay, here we go. What round the fight will end? So round 1, 4,500. 2, 2,800. 3, 2,800. 4, 2,300. 5, 2,000. 6, 1,500. 7, 1,200. 8, 1,000. 9, 1,200. 10, 12, 1,200. 11, 1,400. And 12, 1,500. Yeah. So that's so they damn near thought of everything.
I definitely look at the middle round range, like all my degenerates out there. If you considering, I would look at anything between 6 to 9 rounds.
Right.
Like real shit, Because Joyce ain't the explosive type of guy. I could see where he could just get some out there early. And Zhang is a little durable.
Oh, excuse me. Round 12 was plus 1,700. Why am I saying 1,500?
Damn. If that fight goes 12 rounds, I'll be super surprised.
Yeah.
If it goes at the 10th round, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, because usually, because if heavyweights are still existing at 11, that means the fight was either a shit fight or it's an absolute war.
Especially with these two.
Yeah.
Because heavyweight fights do go the distance, or do go late at times. But damn, like, niggas who punch like this and who open to get hit. Yeah,
like I said, you hope that they would try to end things. But like I said, before, if it goes into 11 and it's clearly trending towards fight of the year candidate and they put serious hand on each other, hey, we're not mad at it. That just means the work rate is they're motivated and they're trying to win, But yeah, if they're like staring, posing, making faces at each other, that type of bullshit, then yeah, that's unacceptable.
Facts.
And of course that's an afternoon card, so I'm not talking about anything because like I said, it's one of the, again.
They got like Zach Parker and some other names, but they're not facing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's one of those cards. Which
Yarde, I saw Yarde, I saw Zach Parker. Like, cool. I'm like, look at the other side. I'm like, to be determined, basically, niggas. You know what I'm saying? TBD, niggas. I don't care. It's like it's gonna be one of those long cards. If you want to watch this card, it'll probably start between that fight. It will start between like probably 4:30 and 5:30, give or take, somewhere around there for the main event. Because like I said, they don't ever build up the undercard for anything for Joe Joyce and for them ever. And then we got
none of them niggas, man. Jeez,
none of them.